What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Epic Universe Inc. Studios. My name is Gabriel, and I just wanted to touch base with you guys a little bit, let you know who we are and where we are going. So, the comic book industry, as a general, we made our first comic book, is a little bit in disarray right now. Comic books, we're seeing rising sales, and then Diamond Distribution went belly up a few months ago and filed for bankruptcy, and that was the distribution company for comic books in general. I know a lot of people had already been moving over to Lunar, and I'm sure a ton of people have since then. That's not the position we're in right now. I'm not saying it for that or for that reason. I'm just saying that that's where the comic book industry is right now. Now, we are not designed to be a comic book company. We are designed to be a multimedia entertainment company. So that's why we are the Epic Universe Inc. We are designed to be a multimedia entertainment company. Comic books are near and dear to my heart. So are normal books. I have a nice, beautiful comic book collection that I started when I was a kid. I have a beautiful book collection and a normal book collection. My beautiful book collection is leather bound, gold leaf, all that good stuff. I love books. I love the physical medium of comic books and books. I love storytelling and characters in general, period. But I started a few years ago, probably like 3 or 4 years ago now. I started the first script for our first movie, which will be based on our series called the Forbidden Magic series. Coming soon, please be patient. Very small team, lots to do. But it'll be following Curse and Vela, two characters that I love dearly, and their story, which again, like I said, will be called the Forbidden Magic series. And I've already started the concept for our first cartoon series. I started putting together the characters, the concept around it. Both of these things I'm going to start shopping soon. So I want you guys to know that the comic books is just something that we're always going to do. Always going to be putting out comic books. We have lots and lots and lots of stories to tell within the universe that we have, while also telling the core story that's going to go through the middle of the universe. We're going to be using a lot of different characters and a lot of different factions and a lot of different story arcs to tell that one story arc. And it goes from the beginning to the end. It's like a tree. The roots all the way to the tip of the tree. It branches out. Everything goes through. Everything that's happening in this universe is related to that one core story. We'll be getting to it as soon as we can. Right now, everything that we're doing is just an entry point. So the Da Tin Shi, the Style Assassins that will be coming out next, which is the next comic book after this one. The comic book after that one will be Sparrow. We have a novella that's a prequel directly to this one. So I just wanted you guys to know who we are and where we're going. We're designed to be a multimedia entertainment company, and we want you guys to get used to seeing us on every type of medium that you have. So every kind of screen that you own, computer, phone, iPad, TV, and movie screen, comic books, ebooks, physical books, everything that you can think of. We plan on being a part of all of that. We are working avidly to expand into all those different medias as quickly as possible. Again, small team, lots to do, be patient. Anybody that looks at our stuff. So if you want to ever check us out, man, the Epic Universe Inc. Inc.com. Please check us out. And Style Assassins with an S, it's plural, styleassassins.com, and you can see what we have going on. Anybody that wants to work with us, please contact me. I want to work with as many people as possible. We need to build a team in order to build an empire. But I just wanted to give you guys an understanding of where we're headed. Comic books and books will always be near and dear to my heart. It's not something that I ever plan on not producing, but we are planning on producing a lot more than just comic books, just so you guys are aware. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I'm the greatest writer because I'm not. So until we get real writers under the umbrella that can work long term, that's kind of the hard part, is people working sometimes is people. There's a lot of problems with putting together a business like this. One is getting people to work, show up, actually do the work. That's one. That's a difficult one, believe it or not. The other one is getting people that are willing to be on board for a long period of time. And then the other one is people recognizing, because we're willing to offer royalties. And so, but a lot of people just cannot think long term like that. So they just want what can be paid up front, which for us works benefit for us because it's a lot less money over time. But then like I said, having them show up or work for long term is also difficult. So that's where we are. This is what we're going on. I just wanted you guys to know that who we are and what we're doing. This is where we are going. You're always welcome to check us out and give me any kind of feedback. I am not the greatest writer, but I just might be. The odds are very high. I am one of the greatest creators that has ever lived because of how much I've created. Again, doubt me? Please, no problem. The Epic Universe Inc. Inc.com, Style Assassins with an S, it's plural.com. Please go in there and check. And just what we have in there, which is a drop. You can even see that that's just a drop of phase 1. And you can see we have phase 2 and phase 3 listed in there. And I know everything that's going on in both phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and the phases that follow. So this isn't, I'm not just like talking out my ass. I have proven that I have, just in what you'll find in there, if you don't find enough in there to realize like, hey, this dude's creativity is, well, it's not going to say without match, but on an elite level, then I'd be surprised. But by all means, please come back, talk shit. I'm down with it. Any feedback though, I love feedback. I don't care if it's negative feedback. I get better with every piece of feedback that I get. I attempt to at least. I do what I can to get better over time. So that's it. Just wanted to touch real base. Getting used to just making sure that I'm recording so you guys can see who we are here at the Epic Universe Inc., what we're doing, what's going on. We're going to get better at this. We're going to start letting you guys know like the actual things that we're working on. Today, I'm just working on, again, I'm working on tweaking some of the Kickstarter stuff, trying to find where we can get standees and book slots so we can put them in different pop culture stores and comic book stores. Looking for people to work with. I'm editing our next comic book. I'm writing a short story that I'm deep into already, but I got to keep fucking tweaking it and stuff like that. I got to make sure that all the stories that we're putting out together, let's say the first, I don't know, arbitrary 10 stories that we're going to put them together, they're going to tie together. By the end of it, they'll tie all together and there'll be a great entry point into our universe. That way, if you guys follow along with these first however many stories, by the time you get to the end of these stories, you'll be like, oh, okay, I got a good understanding and a good grip on what the Epic Universe Inc. actually is. Otherwise, there's so much going on that it would just be it'd be very difficult for somebody to just come in and be like, oh, I get it right off the bat. And I understand that. I'm doing this backwards than what everybody else has done. Other than maybe Tolkien. I think Tolkien may have completed his whole world. He knew what his whole world looks like before he started. But most people they have an idea of everything. They may even know like J.K. Rowling, she knew what the beginning of her story was and the end of her story, but she is creating things as she goes along. And Marvel's, you have to do retcons and all kinds of other stuff. So we did it the other way. I created this universe for 20 years and now we're creating content to go with it. So we don't have to worry about retconning as much. I'm sure it'll happen. But we already have a pretty substantial foundation to work with from the beginning, which is, as far as I know, less ordinary than usual. So that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. I don't want to take anybody's time to talk about something that I don't really like. If I don't have anything to talk about, we're going to get better at this. Please be patient with me. I hope you guys are ready to travel with us on this long, beautiful, wonderful road. We are here to stay. There is no plan B. There is no plan A and a half. Like, this is it. We are in it till we win it. So it's going to be a long, beautiful journey and a great and wonderful adventure. And I hope you guys are willing to stick with us for it. Follow for more stories from the Epic Universe Inc. or visit styleassassins.com to learn more.